Ladies and gentlemen, Scythia is raiding today. They have brought their hordes upon hordes of horses, and today you can see that these Scythian royal skirmishers are already pushing forward to unveil the first of the Pontus units who will be defending today. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I've been absent for the past couple of days. I'm just still wrapping up a few things for the end of the semester. So I am trying my best to get these videos out, but here we are back again. So like I said, today we are kind of doing a scenario of Scythia is raiding, right? And you can see here that the balance of power is greatly in favor of Pontus because Scythia, as you guys know, is an almost exclusive horse faction. So you can see that their cav is pushing forward here and is already beginning to attack these Pontus men here, trying to keep them bottlenecked in this area, and I will show you why when the time comes. But in the back you can start to see that their step ballistas are pushing up, and guys, these step ballistas are going to be insane in this fight. We'll show you a little bit later on as to why, but as you can see, Pontus is pushing forward, really focusing down this area of Scythia as they are drawing all soldiers into this one tight-knit area. But you hear the horns? Do you hear the horns? Because from the top, the flank of a century, Scythia has yet another army pushing down from the top of the town that Pontus did not see coming. A lot of these units were hidden until they hit the top of this mountain right here, began pushing down. The line of sight just became able to where they are seen, and now they are pushing in for the enclosure of a lifetime to get these Pontus men pretty much caught with their pants down, because you can see that they have all of their units up front. Their archers are left almost exclusively by themselves, and look, you can see that they realize that things are about to go bad, so they start to get the heck out of there. But is it going to be too late? Scythian royal horse are preparing to charge downhill. We have some step noble lancers here, some shock cav which would decimate the enemies, but as you can see, here is what, look at this, 157 kills already on this step ballista, 57 already on this one. I mean, these units are going to be the complete MVPs of this battle. We'll follow their next shots in here. Let's see here, let's follow these stone shots. So as you can tell here, pausing for a quick second, look at how bunched up Scythia has Pontus's forces. Pontus completely committed, thinking that this was it. This was it from Scythia. But look at the horde slowly pushing farther and farther down the hill. And where were those rounds at? It's nighttime, so we kind of lose them in the air. Oh, there they are. We'll keep it in slow-mo. Follow them in here. And look at this. Just ripping into the lines here. You can see just the damage these things are causing. Look at this. Just picking up insane amounts of kills here. The artillery is ripping into Pontus. And look at this. The downhill chargers now coming from Scythia as well. Let's go into cinematic mode. Follow some of these units in as they continue to charge straight down this hill, straight into Pontus's back lines. Looks like they're being a little bit indecisive as some now hoplite units are starting to form up. But look, you can see these archers are getting absolutely eviscerated by charge after charge here. You can now see that Scythia is also starting to push units on the flank here to keep these units enclosed and let the artillery eat. You can hear, look at this, just ripping through the back lines here. Men are getting massacred in droves for Pontus. Look at this. It is absolutely insane back here. It's like shooting fish in a barrel for this artillery. They're just lobbing rounds in. And look at this. 530 kills. 560 kills and counting. 257. 234. Back here, I don't think these units are quite in position to be able to fire yet. But these artillery pieces are just ripping through Pontus. Look at this. Look at the amount of just dead men just littering the ground back here as more artillery continues to rain down and just scatter what is left of Pontus's back lines right now. It is disgusting how much damage they are doing. And now you can start to see that as the artillery is starting to destroy these men here. The squeeze, the jaw is starting to really close down on Pontus as they continue to try to push forward against this cav. But you can see now, javelins and arrows flying over the head into Pontus's backlines as well. As Scythia continues to push forward, the horde continues to remain almost untouched here. And it is proving to be devastating. Absolutely devastating for these poor Pontus men. But they are fighting to the bitter end right now. They're fighting to the bitter end. The balance of power now slightly in favor of Scythia. As you can see, Pontus is starting to scramble a little bit in here. They're needing to turn men around from this main front to contest enemies on the other side, but a little bit of friendly fire coming in from these artillery pieces back here. Let's see how many kills they're at now. 689 and 680. 700 now. That is insanity. Look at this. It is just crushing. Absolutely crushing here. Look at the just grave site that is going on back here. Oh my goodness. The artillery continuing to rip up both lines here. I mean, look at this. Look at this, the men continuing to just try to surge forward for Pontus here. As Scythia continues to just surround and harass their enemies. It is looking dire. Oh, look at this artillery round coming flying in. Oh, just straight into this pike unit back here. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this. The horde is continuing to surge forward here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at this fight. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. This game is just way too beautiful for its own good sometimes. So much friendly fire happening too. Oh, that's a pretty good shot there. Again, just look at this. Just artillery just ripping up Pontus right now. And Pontus has no response to it because they did just charge themselves into a encirclement here. Just an absolutely devastating encirclement. General getting 70 kills there. Looks like they wiped out probably the slinger unit over here on the side. And these guys out of ammo at 763 kills. And 909 kills from this step ballista. What are these guys at? 513. So combined, they almost have, that's almost in one of the entire armies. That's like 2,000 kills. And look at how much men Scythia still has just waiting back here. As the grasp continues to get tighter and tighter and tighter. It's like a boa constrictor, just slowly squeezing its enemy to death. As Scythia continues to surge forward and kill more and more of their adversaries here. You can see that they have set up with skirmishers up on this hill back here, I believe. Nope, back here. So here are their Royal Horse Archers, just kind of set up in the back there perfectly. And then also, I mean, just squeezing down on this side. You can see that this unit of hoplites now completely surrounded. 44 kills, but now surrounded by Royal Horse Archers and Royal Horse alike. Also the general unit, also that being the general unit of Royal Horse Archers. But you can see, like, look at this, the bubble is starting to shrink here. After this unit of hoplites falls, which it is close down to 69 men, it is a free shot into these Pontic Peltis, and then it's a straight shot into the back line of the main forces here. But look, you can start to see that the chariots have squeezed out here. So this battle is not over for Pontus yet. They are still in the fight. They may have lost many men to that artillery. But again, you are not out of the fight till you lose the last of your men. And Pontus is showing great grit in this fight as they have lost many men, and now that back flank is starting to falter here. Royal Horse Archers at 52 kills, now continuing to lace down some more of these Pontic Peltis. That looks to be their main target right now, trying to take out a lot of the javelins and such of the enemies. We still have a decent amount of melee cav and stuff available here in the back. Archers and stuff also firing, and now the step ballistas up top have begun firing into these into the Pontic lines here as well, and things are starting to get devastatingly bad for Pontus. I mean, look at this. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, it's just filthy. And you saw that the Scythian Royal Skirmishers pushed up, threw javelins into the lines, and immediately just turned around and ran away. The raid is working, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly but surely, this raid is paying off for Scythia as they raid Pontus's lines. They raid their towns, and now they decimate their armies. Pontus now beginning to waver. You can see the balance of power now shifting heavily in favor of Scythia, as Scythia is continuing to close that grip even tighter on Pontus, as Pontus's last bit of infantry is now trying to just smash through, take these units out so they can turn around and focus on the rear, which is now almost completely crumbling. Royal archers now firing into these hoplites and pikes over here, trying to wipe them out. But at this point in the battle, it's just not going to be enough. And it's just not going to be enough. I mean, Scythia doing a great job at continuing to leave the pressure on Pontus here. Pontus now wavering one of the Royal Scythian units here in the back. But the Steppe Noble Lancers now pushing in a fresh unit, ready to charge down the hill and break through this pikeman unit. And here they go, charging down the hill as reinforcements. And ladies and gentlemen, Scythia, you can see now, broke one flank, is starting to break another with these hoplites here. Ooh, never mind. The hoplites get a nice break on these Scythian Royal Horse here and are now going to absolutely massacre those Steppe Ballistas. But you can see now a couple units up front here wavering, and now are having their backs completely exposed to these Royal Skirmishers, which is now just mincing a lot of this Pontic men. And there you go. You see that fire and run tactic that they like to do a lot. Looking absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. This battle is just Pontic doing a great job at pushing out from where Scythia originally had them at. But in the end, Scythia just... the decimation of the artillery proving to be too much for Pontus, and they lose this raid battle today. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it and would like to see more just like this in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next time. Peace.